Welcome back. Karen Chaston from Live Love by Design. And today we are taking the second step in unwrapping the gift of loss. As you all know by now, there are over 40 different loss events that can affect our lives. So understanding how to unwrap the gift of loss and creating this new perspective really does work for everyone, because we're going to have loss events in our lives. So understanding the steps that are required for us to create the life that we live and love each and every day is a really great little gem to have in your toolkit. So the second step is for us to accept. When loss occurs, it is about us taking responsibility for what has happened, for what didn't happen, what we would have loved to have happened, and to understanding what our changed circumstances are now. The more that we accept and take responsibility, the more we are not blaming other people. And for us to take responsibility, that is how we can easily move on from our grief and suffering. And we don't want to be spending our life grieving and suffering. Let's face it, life just goes way too quickly for us to be wasting any moment on suffering. And I'm not just talking about the loss of our loved ones. As you know, it could be a loss of your marriage or your job. When I chose redundancy in 2012, 15 months after my son passed, it was a really hard decision to make. Well, for 24 hours, it was a hard decision. But very quickly, I started to unwrap the gift of loss because I started to see what my changed circumstances would be. And I realized that I had given my life to this role. And I wasn't really loving the role as much as I thought. It was just the money that I was receiving from it. I quickly realized that they had given me the greatest gift as all by not offering me the same salary for this new role, because I knew that they had given me back my life and my health. And that's way more important than any paycheck. So do you have any loss events in your life that you have found hard to accept? If so, now is the time for you to reach out to me or to continue watching this video series on all of the steps required so that you can unwrap the gift of loss that all of your loss events have brought to you. Let's face it, don't you feel you'd rather be living and loving your life than sitting around grieving and suffering and in the "I wish this had happened" frame of mind? Thank you for watching, and look out for next week's when we take the third step in unwrapping the gift of loss.